Good Friday morning. I am Gerhard Mathangani with today's Sports Brief. We are a few hours away from game time in high school football. Second round action gets underway tonight across the state of Alabama, and there are several intriguing matchups in all 7 classifications. The top matchup in 3A is Welborn at Fike. The Panthers are the number 4 team in the state, headed north to face the top-ranked Red Devils. The Panthers are 4-0 on the road this season and averaging 39 points per game.
These are the games that when you're out in the yard and you're playing football when you're a kid that you look forward to playing. You don't look forward to playing the big blowout games. It's going against the number 1 team and trying to compete and win a championship. And that's what this is, you know. Hey, this is an exciting time, you know. We're fixing to play the number 1 team in the state. We got to go to their place. They got this big win streak going on right there. Let's go up there and get after it and enjoy it.
Meanwhile, Fike is riding the state's longest winning streak at 41 games. The Red Devils made the jump from 2A to 3A, and they haven't skipped a beat. Fike has given up just 66 points all year while averaging 45.
They're a very solid, fundamentally sound, and disciplined football team. And they've got a lot of experience and very well coached. I mean, it's hard to find a flaw in them. But you know what? Hey, do you expect anything less than the number 1 team in the state? Anybody that watched their state championship game last year know that they're not just your average 2A football team by no means. And for them to win as many games as they have, look, hey, you don't do that by just luck. They're a very good team, and you can tell that they work extremely hard, and again, like I said, they're very disciplined.
That matchup is one of several across the state featuring a pair of teams ranked in the top 5 of their respective classifications. There's another one you'll see right here tonight on WOTM. Number 1 Thompson will host number 3 Hewitt-Trussville in a monster rematch in Class 7A. The Warriors are undefeated on the year, looking for a second straight 7A title. The last team to beat Thompson were the Huskies last October. Catch the action tonight. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. With Alabama and Auburn both off this weekend, the most intriguing college football game in the state will be in Troy. The Trojans will host number 15 and undefeated Coastal Carolina at Veterans Memorial Stadium. The Chanticleers are averaging 38 points per game, but they're facing a solid Troy defense that has been a turnover machine. The Trojans have 5 fumble recoveries and 6 interceptions this year.
I think they continue to improve each week. I think they're playing really good team defense. Everybody seems to be doing their job more consistently. You know, if you're supposed to take the dive, like last week in the option game, we had a guy on the dive for the most part. If you're supposed to take quarterback or pitch or whatever, I think we're doing a great job of not giving up near as many explosive plays for sure as we did last year. I mean, I think through 7 games, I'm really, really pleased with the progress that we've made on that side of the ball. And I think obviously we have some new guys that weren't here last year that are making a huge difference. But I also think we got a lot of guys that did play last year who have grown up some, who've matured some, who've become better players, and really understand the game better and understand what Brandon and his staff are asking them to do. And I think that's a huge part of it. Assignment football, I think, is where it starts. And I think you're seeing those guys play better assignment football.
Troy and Coastal Carolina face off at 11 a.m. at Veterans Memorial Stadium. And finally, Alabama basketball star John Petty has been named to the preseason All-SEC first team by the media. Petty is coming off his best season where he averaged 14.5 points and 6 rebounds per game. He ranked second in the SEC and number 26 nationally in three-pointers made per contest. Meanwhile, Tennessee was picked to win the league, followed by Kentucky second. Alabama was slated number 5, and Auburn is picked 7th. That wraps up your sports brief this morning. Our program continues next.